afternoon, Benjamin.
Good afternoon.
Pleasure having you at our first Future Forward Chennai chapter.
My pleasure.
So, would love to understand from you that as an HR leader, what do you think is the top HR tech priorities for you this year?
Sure. First of all, let me congratulate you on a successful event. Right, I think what you're trying to do, building a community of HR leaders who come together and talk about this. I think it's very important. Right. Coming to HR tech specifically, this year we are trying to work on integration. Right, having systems talk to each other, having insight out of those systems talking to each other. I think that's really the key for us, because in parts we have different tools that give us different insights, but how can we put that together, one common language? I think that is something that is the biggest priority for us, and tools that can help us do that is what we're looking at.
Thank you so much. The other question I have for you is that the theme for this conference this year we've kept as era of connected workspaces. What is your take on that? Is it relevant?
I think connected workspaces, we've always been very connected, right? So I think man is a social animal in that sense, and so I think we've always been connected. But today we have different tools to connect with one another. We're able to connect even if you're not in the same time zone, if you're not in the same geography. So I think in using tools to sort of enable social connection, enable collaboration, I think that's something that is and I loved what Santosh talked about in the start. He talked about social capital and how do you build social capital. I think that so a very relevant topic today, right? What COVID has sort of done for us is it's spread us out a little bit more, right? So more people are working remote, more people are logging in from different places, but how do you sort of help them build that social capital? I think that's something that stands out for me, and the various tools and that can help us do that. Whether it's AI, whether it is conversational tools, all of that becomes important. Yeah.
That becomes, that drives me to the next question. That
Sure.
AI is not just a buzzword now, right?
Yeah.
What are the HR pain points that you feel AI can solve for you?
Sure. See, today, what I would love for technology to do, right? There is a human being doing something for you, right? Like I walk into office today, right? And a human being will notice if I am happy and excited about something, or if I'm worried about something, right? Now, can my HRMS tool, or let's say the mood meter that we typically have, most tools have it when you log in, right? How can we make that? How can Gen AI, right, actually help us replace that human emotion in that sense? To say, if I'm feeling sad, right, can the tool identify, connect back to understand what's happening, and then trigger or nudge my manager or nudge a colleague to say, hey, can you check in on this person, right? So making those connections, right, and making those connections at scale and enabling more human interaction, right? So in a way, Gen AI as a tool to enable more human connection, more contextual human connection, as opposed to trying to replace human connection, right? So I don't think anybody enjoys chatting with a chatbot, right? But if the chatbot can help me connect with few people in a relevant context, I think that's where the true power will lie. So I think you can't ignore AI, but let's put it to the right use is what I would say.
Thank you so much, Benjamin, for
Thank
such
you.
great points. Thank you.
Thank you. Pleasure talking to you. Yeah.